Welcome to the Gingerbread Man Show. And this is Steady Serving Sports ENT, an extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, K-Sap. What's up, K-Sap? Listen, today we're going to get right on into it tonight with Dawn Staley. She said what she said, and that was about Aliyah Boston. But more after these messages.
Yeah, they're my own. You say it good, but they're my own. Getting money, get the broke. This Chicago, nigga.
Dawn Staley said what she said about Aliyah Boston, and what she said was that she sees an MVP future. But I'll let you hear what Dawn said once Aliyah Boston had won second team on both sides for the WNBA and giving her the congratulations.
Congratulations. I know that this was a foregone conclusion of the year that you had. Congratulations on your second team all defensive team and second team all WNBA. You are so deserving of this and more. You know how I feel. That MVP season is loading and it's yours. I'm claiming it. So congratulations on this accomplishment, your season, your ability to expand your game and being a point center, point forward, point. You get my point. Congratulations. Super proud of you. All of us Gamecocks love you, support you, and know that you represent us extremely well. Congratulations, AB.
So Dawn Staley loves Aliyah Boston. I love Aliyah Boston, even though she can be a little bit dirty, you know. Like my sister Keisha said, hey, but to be honest with you, Aliyah Boston is a force to be reckoned with. You just got to be for real. Aliyah Boston engine goes. They were looking for Aliyah Boston to fold and Aliyah Boston not to be able to be who she was without Caitlin Clark being on the floor. But as we saw, we backed her death up. And she was actually so good. Had a phenomenal season without Caitlin Clark being on the floor, you know what I'm saying, and doing the best Aliyah Boston is. Because, you know, they try to draw out the narrative that, you know, you heard what they were saying, that Aliyah Boston couldn't do this without Caitlin Clark, as if Aliyah Boston wasn't Rookie of the Year herself and didn't play a year before Caitlin Clark had even came to the WNBA. But more after our sponsors. Let me tell you about the simplest way to get you in some WNBA and NBA action. Find your player, pick higher or lower, and win some extra cash. Pick between 2 to 5 players to fill out your pick'em entry. Get every pick right and win some much needed cash. Use promo code SteadyServe and receive $1,000 bonus in cash. Now that it's football season, follow Steady Serving ENT as I share my picks. Pick players, choose the amount, win money, make picks, win cash. Thanks, Underdog Fantasy, for your partnership with us, and thank you for using the promo code Steady Serving on Underdog Fantasy. So when Dawn Staley said that she believes in her Gamecocks, she really do believe in her Gamecocks, and so do I. So the thing is that Aliyah Boston is a phenomenal force down low, and she plays extremely well around the basket, teardrop, jump shot, and she can put the ball on the floor. As she said, point 0.5, 0.4, you know what I mean? Point. And I believe in, listen, keeping it a buck, that Aliyah Boston is one of the best centers that's inside the W, and she's only finished her third career, and she's going into her fourth year in the W, and I don't see nothing but magic happening for her. But listen to what Don Staley, when she was on the podcast with Candace Parker and Aliyah Boston both, and it's more statements that she had about Aliyah Boston, guys.
You to let us into the freshman Aliyah when she first arrived on campus. What was that experience like? Super fun for her.
I mean, in the beginning, I would say the Aliyah that we recruited, the Aliyah that was so talkative and so inquisitive, and she got to South Carolina and she wouldn't say a word. like nothing. And then I had to talk to her. I was like, well, why aren't you talking? Like, why aren't you? And she was actually deferring. She was deferring to upperclassmen. And I just never saw her as the type. Like, I see her as the type, right is right, wrong is wrong. Doesn't matter where the information's coming from as long as we get the information. So I wanted that Aliyah. And I think once we started having those conversations, she started just blossoming. Like, because she is super smart. Like, she probably came in as the smartest player, like, ever in the history of our program. Just smart. Just really understands how to play the game, but also play the game. Like, she, on and off the court, she could play the game. Like, she is one that is always going to get what she wants because she knows how to play the game. And that's she's got an old soul.
So she also was talking about how Aliyah Boston, not just on Candace Parker and her podcast, but of course, you know, she's been involved with the different networks around TNT and ESPN, you know, in her season before, and she's an ESPN affiliate. So the thing is that, you know, Aliyah Boston plays her cards. And then, of course, she's an unrivaled, right? So the thing is that she is what we would say a person in a situation where she has to navigate that thing, because being on the team with Caitlin Clark and also Kelsey Mitchell, two fireballs, you know what I mean? Two phenomenal talents already. And then she adds the third piece. I believe that it's still championship in the air. They just have to get the right pieces around so that Indiana Fever will take a chip real soon. But I will say that all of the Gamecocks that comes out of South Carolina are so polished that, you know, it's kind of hard to not have them on your team. That's why you saw Bree Hall get cut, get waived, get to this team, get waived, go back to this team, get waived, and then go back to the other team. You know what I mean? Because she's just such a strategic player and a good player. Don Staley ain't calling these teams to have Bree Hall come. And I think Bree Hall also will have her chance. You know, when the smoke clears, Bree Hall is going to continue to be on a WNBA team. And like I said, y'all, tell me what you think, because I could be wrong. So whatever you say it in the comments. And also, keep it nice, man. Keep the main thing, like my man K-Sap say. And also, please hit your notifications every time that we drop a new banger. And also, share, like, and subscribe to the channel. Be a member of the channel so you can be bread making with your boy. Yeah. And as always, I leave as I came with another banger. Yeah, boy. This is how we do it.
This Chicago, nigga.
You don't want none. If you do, come get some. But I know you don't want none. You don't wanna go to war with me. You don't want none. If you do, come get some. But I know you don't want none. You don't wanna go to war with me. I'm hearing fake suckers talk about they want war. You don't want none coming from the soldiers, boy. Better be cool.